Betty's Cooking Channel. Today I'm going to prepare for you some gyros and a sour cream sauce. It's not going to tzatziki sauce. And then I'm going to also make some bread. This is all keto. Okay, so bear with me. Stay with me. I'm out here picking some mint for the gyros. Some people call it gyros, but it's gyros. All right. My gyros will be made out of ground turkey. It's 93% lean and 7% fat. So I'm gonna get started on that. We're gonna use some mint. It's going in this recipe. Black pepper, sea salt, a half an onion, some paprika, thyme, coriander, some basil, parsley, just a little parsley, and I'm gonna give you the measurements when I start adding it. Also, we have a garlic, 2 garlic cloves that I'm gonna use in this recipe, and I have 1 lime. I'm not gonna use the whole thing, but I usually use a lemon, but I don't have one today, so I'm gonna use this lime. Okay, let me get started. I forgot one ingredient, it's the oregano. Okay, I added a half a white onion, and I'm gonna add the garlic in there. I'm gonna add everything in the food processor. One teaspoon of paprika, a half a teaspoon of thyme, 3/4 teaspoon of coriander, a half a teaspoon of basil, half a teaspoon of parsley. This is a pound of turkey meat, so I'm adding 1 teaspoon of black pepper, and 1 teaspoon of salt. I'm gonna use a half a lime. Just squeezing it in there. Now I'm gonna add the ground turkey. Most people use lamb and pork, or they just use lamb meat, but I prefer to use ground turkey. That's my meat of choice. And let's not forget the mint. I'm gonna place about a teaspoon of mint in here, and I'm gonna chop it up finely. This mint smells so good. I just love the smell of mint. Okay, that should do it. And I'm gonna grind it up. Okay, there is the ground meat. So now I'm going to take it and place it on a pan and place it in the oven. Okay, I have placed the meat on a baking sheet. This is my gyros, gyros. So I'm gonna place them in the oven and at 400 degrees for about 7 to 8 minutes. So this will be very quick. Okay, and I added a half teaspoon of oregano in the meat, but I forgot to video it, but that's what I did. Okay, this is for the keto rolls. This is not my recipe. It's a recipe that I found, I believe it's by Diet Doctor, and also Maria Emmerich's. So what I'm gonna do, I have broken this down to probably make 4 small rolls. So I have in this bowl here, I have 1.5 teaspoon of psyllium husk powder. I have 1 tablespoon of coconut flour, which theirs do not call for coconut flour, but I added it. I think it brings a little something to the table. I have 1/3 cup of almond flour plus 1 tablespoon of almond flour. I have a 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder in this bowl and 1 teaspoon of sea salt. So I'm gonna go ahead and add the other ingredients. I have to add water and apple cider vinegar or cider vinegar and 1 egg, and I always add a little sugar to my bread. I'm gonna add a 1/2 pack of Stevia or 1/8 teaspoon of Stevia. So let me get that started. Okay, I'm adding Stevia in there now. I'm gonna separate this egg because I only need one egg white in this recipe. Even though I cut it down to a smaller recipe, I still wanted to add the 1 egg, and it came out really good. Here's the 1 egg. I mixed it up really well. And I added the Stevia. I'm gonna heat the water. I'm gonna add the water. I'm gonna add about 4 tablespoons of water. Let's see how that looks. I'm just eyeballing it. Okay, let me mix that first. I'm making this a small restaurant, a small recipe just for us because we don't really eat that much bread. It depends on what we have. And okay, I'm gonna add a little more of the water. Really, it should be about 5 tablespoons of water. That's what I'm adding to it. Okay, I'm gonna let that cool off a little bit because I don't want to add the eggs in there. I have a 1/2 teaspoon of vinegar. I'm gonna add to this. And let me check on the gyros. Alexa, set a timer for 5 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and add the egg white in here. This is 1 egg white. Okay, I'm gonna mix it up well with my hands. Okay, there's my dough. I'm gonna let it rest for 20 minutes. I let the gyro meat stay in the oven for 15 minutes. So it will be cooked again, so that's why I didn't leave it in there too long. Okay, I'm gonna cut it up and make it the size for my sandwich bread. Here are my buns, my rolls. I'm gonna place them in a 350-degree oven for 55 to 60 minutes. Here are the buns right out of the oven here, and I'm gonna let them rest for about 10 minutes, and then I'm gonna cook the gyro again in some butter, and then I'm gonna add them to the sandwiches. Okay. The gyro meat has cooled down some, so I'm gonna cut it now. Okay, I'm gonna add one to the pan. Okay. I know that I will probably want some mayo on mine. I don't really like tzatziki sauce that much on mine. Let's see how the bread come out. This is a really great bun for hamburgers, whatever you want to put on it. See, really good. And I just make small batches, but you can make more, you know, just double, triple the recipe. Okay, I prepped the bread with some mayo and mustard. And this is mine over here with the mayo mustard. Okay, here's the meat in the pan here. And I'm going to add to the sandwiches. This is what the gyro sandwiches look like. Down to my plate here. And it looks delicious. This sandwich is so juicy. And it's seasoned all the way through. The bun is excellent. I mean, this gyro sandwich is awesome. You have to try my recipe. So if you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, and share this video with your friends and family. Have a wonderful day. This is a nice manly sandwich here. Yum. Wow.